Okay, so today is Saturday, October 4th, 12:16 a.m. Well, I was expecting Alex to be here tonight, but he canceled on me, so I thought that was kind of weird. He stayed over last night, and the day before, the night before, a couple days before that. And I thought everything was great. And then he sent, and then so we were supposed to go to Val and James, game night thing tonight. And I was like, okay, well, cool. I guess, yeah. So we were supposed to do that, and we hung out all day today. He's pretty much, he brought his PC, his computer over, which is a huge computer, desktop, and to set it up on my table, on my kitchen table, which I converted into a desk because it was not gonna, the cord wasn't gonna reach that far, so I put it. Anyway, I moved it next to my TV and converted the table down into a desk size so that he could put it on his massive computer on it. So he was playing airplane games all day, airplane simulator or whatever the hell it was, all day long while I watched TV, which I thought was fine because I'm not very high maintenance. I don't care. If you want to just be in the same room with me and do your own thing, that's fine. But, so yeah, that's what we did. And he stayed the night last night, and we slept together, and I slept through the whole night without waking up, which was amazing. He's great to sleep with. And so we had plans to go to Valerie and James's tonight, and he ended up, we were gonna, let's see, about 4:30, I was like, or 4 o'clock, I was like, hey, I gotta go run a few errands. I gotta go pick up my mail so that I can deposit my check to the bank and then deposit my rent or pay my rent. A total of half an hour tops is what it was going to take. It's like, you're welcome to stay here if you want while I do that, or you can leave. It's up to you. And he's like, well, I don't feel comfortable staying here while you're not here yet. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So he left with me, and he's like, I was like, so do you want to just head back together, or do you want to just pick me up? We can go together to Valerie and James, because that made the most sense to me, because we both live down here, like within 10 minutes of each other, and I figured it would make a lot more sense. So I said, why don't you meet me back here at about 6:30, and that gave him about 2.5 hours to do whatever he needed to do, and me the same. Well, let's see. One did my errands, and about 5:30, I got a call from him. I missed the call, and he basically said, hey, sorry, but I have something I need to do in the morning, so well, if we just take separate cars, it would make more sense that way. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, I was like, thinking to myself, like, okay, so you want to take separate cars up there because you have something you need to do in the morning. I mean, what do you expect me to stay up? I called him back and I was like, that's fine, but I'm not planning on staying at Valerie and James's all night. You know that. Like, I probably will leave at the same time that you do. And he's just like, yeah, well, it just made more sense if I just left, or if we just took separate cars. And I was like, all right, sure. So, see you up there. So, I went up there and all the way the fuck up there by myself. And guess what? The second I get there, he hasn't even left his car yet. Like, he's sitting in the parking lot and he's sitting in his car waiting for me, I guess, to get there. I didn't even know he was sitting there until I got out of the car and he gets out. And I was like, oh, did you just get here? Or he's like, oh, no, actually, the thing is tomorrow. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me over the phone? Like, why couldn't you just call me or something? Like, so I was just like, okay. I was like, well, geez, that sucks. I guess. So what are we gonna do now? Like, well, I guess we'll just have to do it tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay. So you're gonna be here tomorrow? So he said he was gonna be busy tomorrow, and he's like, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm like, okay. And he's like, but again, I have to get up early on Sunday because I gotta go to Yakima to move the rest of my stuff back here. I was like, okay, that's fine. So we're gonna take separate cars again, right? He's like, yeah. You know, like I was saying all this nonchalantly, but in my head, this is how my face was in my head. And just like, what? I don't know if I'm just crazy or something's going on. Because the next thing I knew, I'm like, so, what are we going to do now? He's like, well, Valerie won't be back for about an hour and I can't wait that long, so I better just leave. I was like, oh, okay, so you're going to go home then? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, see you later. So he went home. Well, I don't think, I mean, I don't know about you, but, well, I don't think home is north for him. Because when he left, he went north. Like away from the freeway and everything. Like he just went up the street, like north. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? I just don't know. I have a weird feeling about it because I just didn't think that this would, I don't know. And I have something to admit on here that I probably shouldn't have done. And I promised him I wouldn't do this, but I did it anyway. He left his computer here, and he left it open. Like, he doesn't have a password on it. And he left his Facebook unlocked or signed in. So I went into his Facebook and I read his messages between him and Shelby because I was curious as to what was going on. Turns out there was a lot more than he was telling me. Like, he told me basically that it was over between them, that they'd already tried, that there was no chance that they would get back together. Well, what he told her was way different. He told her that he still loved her while we were together. He told her that it's just not going to happen right now. I just don't understand. She's fucking crazy. Like, she's crazy. And ugly. Her front teeth are, like, completely gone. And he's attracted to that? I just don't get it. I mean, at least I have teeth. Her teeth are like, like half of her front teeth are missing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're all like black and gross and nasty, and I don't know how you can be attracted to someone like that, to be honest. And she's not thin. She's not, she doesn't have a nice body. She kind of grosses me out, actually. Like, I could never imagine her being a clean person, even though, I don't know, I'm just like, whatever, dude. If that's what you're attracted to, that's what you're attracted to, because I know we get back into the stupid drama of men. Seriously, I don't even want to fucking deal with this anymore. If he hurts me, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not bothered to even say anything to him. I have nothing to say. I am done with the drama. If he really wants to make it up to me, he's gonna have to put the effort in. So, but I don't know what I did. But all of a sudden he's really standoffish. I don't know why. Was it because I said that thing about Steven on my Facebook? I don't know. I just said that he was a backstabbing asshole, basically. I just said he was a backstabber. He was backstabbing me. And that's another story that I just don't even want to talk about anymore. Steven went behind my back and talked shit about me to all of his friends. My friendship with Corinne is completely 100% ruined and gone. And he still talks to her. Oh yeah, they're all happy and happy-go-lucky and friends and everything. And I'm still blocked from her Facebook. Like, I can't even talk to her. So, all because my friend died and I got upset about it. That's the main reason why. That's what happened. It's just sad. And I'll be damned if Alex hurts me like that, too. I don't want to be hurt again. I just want to be happy, and it's hard for me to be happy when someone is being flaky. Like, it makes me feel like a piece of shit. Oh, not because of anything you did or anything weird like that. Oh, I just need to, like, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why? You know, like, okay, if you wanted to take separate cars, we live in the same area. Like, like, it would be just as easy for you to be like, hey, I'm ready to go home now. You know, I'm, can I drive you home? Okay, that's fine. You know, like, it would be just as easy for that to happen. Neighbors outside. Oh no, I'm giving him 3 tries. Giving him 3 chances. This is chance number 1. You know, this is a red flag for me. Huge red flag. Because, first of all, it makes me feel kind of like he's fickle. And he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what he wants. He has feelings for Shelby, yet he's dating me. But I can't say anything to him about it until he gives me some reason to say something about it outside of me reading his messages. So I'm just gonna tell, like, I'm gonna give him 3 chances, and then I decided, no, I'm not gonna invest my feelings in him until it's been at least 3 months. I can give him a trial of 3 months, and if it's still going really well after that, so far, I don't know, because this kind of shit of being weird and shady kind of makes me feel like something's going on. I mean, I don't suspect that he went and visited Shelby at this hour, or because she lives in Vancouver or whatever, but I suspect that he went and visited someone, and it was a female, and he just didn't want to say. I don't know, it just makes me feel kind of dumb. Like, he didn't even text me goodnight or anything tonight. It's like, gee, thanks. I just don't feel like the relationship's kind of bland. Like, there isn't really any substance to it. That's about it. Like, it just feels like there isn't really much to it. Like, it's just, I'm interested in you. Oh, that's great. Give each other a hug and a kiss every once in a while. We've had sex a couple times. Sex wasn't that great. It was alright, but it just didn't feel great. It felt rigid. I wouldn't say forced, but I wouldn't say it felt mind-blowing or anything like that. This is getting me depressed. It's just making me wonder, am I ever going to find the right guy? Like, Steven, isn't it? Steven and I had mind-blowing sex. It was the greatest sex ever that I've ever had in my life. Ever. And he broke my heart into a million pieces. And then there's Alex. Alex is nice. He's comfortable. He's easygoing. He's good person to hang out with, but the sex isn't that great. It isn't mind blowing, and it isn't. I mean, maybe in time, but right now it just isn't that great. And just don't know really what else to say about it. And then there's a whole, I feel like he has something else going on. And I know he does now. I don't like secrets. I don't like it when people tell secrets. Especially about feelings. When somebody tells me one thing and then they're telling their ex-girlfriend that they still love them and that they, just right now isn't the right time to be with them because, they just don't have it. He doesn't have a job. So what I'm like makes me think like, okay, so once he gets a job, is he gonna dump me because he feels like he's better than that now, or what? I mean, I don't even know what to do because should I just like not even like I don't even know what to do. Should I just like not even be reciprocating anymore? Should I just be aloof and just be aloof maybe? To act like I don't care. It's fucking 3 days before my birthday, and I feel like I'm already about to break up with this guy. I don't want him to avoid breaking up with me just because he doesn't want to hurt my feelings because it's my birthday. I mean, my birthday's already going to be shitty enough. Might as well just add to the pile. I mean, not one person has acknowledged my birthday in the past week. The past several weeks. My mom hasn't acknowledged my birthday. My sister hasn't even acknowledged my birthday. The only one person who's acknowledged my birthday and that it's coming up is Alex. Oh, well, I'm gonna do something for your birthday. Oh, yeah, it's my birthday on Tuesday. That's like 3 days away. And, my dad hasn't even bothered to acknowledge it. My aunt sure as fuck didn't acknowledge it. Kim didn't acknowledge it. Don't know. It hurts. Be 29 and I guess, I don't know. I just don't want to feel anymore. I'm tired of feeling. I'm tired of feeling it all. Would have been nice to have Alex here. I guess he just doesn't care, so.